You are now live. Please do not swear. You are live. Ciao. Hi, hi, hi.
I'm sure he'll try to get back in the game in a minute. I'm sure he'll try to get back in the game.
All right. I forgot to turn the microphone off. My apologies. Hey, hey, hey. How is everybody? Oh, hell. That is a oh, hell indeed. Hey, hey, hey. Calves Day, what did just to stop it? Thanks for stopping it, honey. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Rhea. CJ, Carrie. Fly Monkey, obviously. Hope everyone is good. How are you all? How you feeling, Charlotte? Are you feeling any better? I see that you won Amzi's thing yesterday. Well done. That's proper good.
So you hear Trump has coronavirus?
Yeah, that's what Charlotte's got. Oh, I don't know if she's still got it, but I'm just waiting for company and then we will get into it. I feel a lot better. Thank you. I'm excited that I won. I know I was so excited that you won as well. I was like, yes.
What happened?
Amzi was doing a giveaway on like, I don't know what they're called, eyeshadowy things. And I was just like, ha. But Charlotte won and I was like, yes, I'm glad Charlotte won because she goes in everybody's life. She supports everybody. So it's nice that somebody like that won.
Waiting for company, question mark.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for one person to join me. She'll be here in a minute. Too Faced palette is so pretty. I can't wait to try it. Yeah, that's what it's called. A palette. I couldn't figure the freaking word. What's going on, Joe? Oh, just the same shit. People doing things in the background, but we're fed up with it. And it's just so beyond even reasonably that's the truth, that it's freaking craziness. It's like, oh, come on now. Seriously? Let me know if the stream bot comes on. If not, I'll put it on.
He's just written in. She's just written in.
Yeah. I might need to put the stream bot on.
I'm guessing if you haven't connected it.
I can connect. It's the stream bot, isn't it? Again, a spinning circle. That's okay, Adria. I can carry on. It's fine. I've not got any issues with carrying on. I'm just sorting the stream bot out.
That'll cause the spinning circles.
Yeah, it does that to me sometimes. You need quite strong signal to get into these freaking lives. It is annoying. I'm just setting the stream bot up. No, they're both connected, so it should be fine. Maybe try again, give it a couple of seconds. Right, so Adria and I wanted to go live, but obviously Adria is struggling with signal right now. But we want to go live purely because we are just both so fed up of things coming back and Lauren and Titi making it that everything is everyone else's fault but theirs. And there's one particular thing that's bothering myself and Adria, and I'm sure other people as well, you know, and I know that Amzi got a lot of the blame for it before this, but what bothers us is we know that Chris, Trailer Park Barbie, got, you know, CPS and the police called on her. She blamed Amzi, which we all knew it wasn't Amzi. It's not Amzi's style, and we all knew that. We're all well aware of that. Well, to the point now that Lauren is trying to, and Titi, since when is Titi Lauren a thing? Oh, they're besties now. Oh, hi Kathy, how are you? Long time no see. And now she's trying to convince Chris, obviously, to go live and say that it was me and Adria doing this, which, okay, you could probably say, yeah, any crap, and doesn't mean it's true. But a few things that I think everyone needs to take into account of this, right? The main things that you need to take into account to call social services or the police, firstly, you need the person's name, right? You need the person's address, and you need where the child goes to school. Okay. Actually, the only person that knew this is Lauren. Chris admitted this to us. The only person that had that information is Lauren. Okay, so Lauren rang CPS, Lauren rang the police, because nobody else has got those details. I don't know Chris's child's name. I don't know what school she goes to. But just to add just a little bit extra to that as well, that whoever rang CPS on Chris, they left the child's school's telephone number as their reply. Nobody knows this kid's school. Nobody knows this kid's name. Like, you know, nobody knows this. Lauren is the only one. Okay. Then at one point, the quote unquote fake Chris Tucker went into Amzi's chat, right? They came in here as well, if you remember correctly, a few weeks back. But they came in to Amzi's chat, and they said in Amzi's chat, they said, but something about Chris punching out a window, something about a driveway, punching out a window. The only person that knew that was Lauren. So who do you think has the fake account? Like, legitimately, who do you think has all this information to go through and do all this kind of stuff? Like, Lauren's been friends with Amber for literally 3 weeks. 3 weeks. She has got Jen and Amber fighting. She's got everyone thinking that Jen's this big bad bitch. Like, are you freaking crazy? Are you absolutely insane? Because I need to just know that they're crazy. Because if anyone believes this girl, they're not even like halfway. Absolutely insane. Like, and you're right, Jan, she's an absolute snake. She does nothing. Like, honest to God, she does so friggin' much. It's craziness. I'll put the link in if anyone wants to join. Absolutely craziness. Like, Elle is dangerous. She gets people's information, and like, she gets so much information off these people that then people are scared to come forward because, of all the crap that they know about it. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, this girl has not stopped coming after me, which we all know for what, nigh on a year now. It's insane, absolutely insane. And I'm sorry, and I know that, like, Jen, I know you like Amber and stuff, but Amber allowing this girl after what, freaking 2 weeks to be on a phone call about a channel, like about what, like, what's going on, what's next, what's this, what's that. What the fuck? She's been on the channel 3 weeks and she's making executive decisions about the channel, which is exactly what she did on here. Yeah, Chris said she asked 2 times for her address and I never sent her anything, See? It's not okay. Like, it's not okay. But how is it this girl, like, I know Lauren was going to get me out. I swore when Amber and I fell out, the mess behind the scenes was at my platform. Amber is a damn adult and has fault too. I agree. But she allowed it, Jen. Amber allowed a nobody to come in and dictate what she was doing. Like, why? Like, it's crazy. It's insane. I don't understand. Why was Amzi timed out by Streamlabs?
She put the net sign.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Because they had the dot, Jen dot.
Amzi, it's just for 1 second, babe. Streamlabs, literally, it says Amzi was timed out by Streamlabs for 1 second. I don't know. Streamlabs hates you, Ams.
You put the at and the dot.
Oh, sorry, Ams. That wasn't us. I swear to God, it wasn't us.
But yeah, the game's not working.
I know. That doesn't make any sense.
Did you open up that thing now? Did you click on it?
I did. I opened it up and it was clicked on.
Well, that thing at the bottom.
Yeah, it's open. And it says YouTube streamer connected and YouTube bot connected.
Weird. Oh no, it's working now.
Oh, there we are then. Didn't realize we were back in high school. 40. Tell me about it. I'm going to put it out there. We were told this week that my father-in-law has an aggressive form of cancer and has months to live. I don't have time for Lauren's crap. Yeah, I just, like, if everyone can keep Adria's father-in-law in their prayers, like, you know, this is a really shitty time for her right now. Like, this man has been a father to her for like over 20 years, so please keep him in your prayers. I just think that it's just absolutely insane. I don't understand how she can go get all this information from people and have so much information that they're genuinely scared. Like, you know, they are genuinely scared. Thanks, everyone. That's really sweet. Yeah, you know, Adria, literally, we only found out about this just like a couple of days ago. And it's a lot to go through. But now she wants to try and get Chris to blame me and Adria for shit. Me and Adria have only been talking a couple of weeks. Like, come on now. I'll keep putting the thing in. If anybody does want to come in, then they can come in and join. She is so problematic that I know people say about like Katie Joy this and Katie Joy that, but like people who, unless they've had like run-ins with Lauren and Titi, these girls are friggin' dangerous. Like, they are dangerous. It's so not okay. It's just like insane. Is Chris friends with Elle? Yeah, they're back friends. I and nothing will ever make me understand that. I'm sorry. And the night before, we were fine. Lauren doesn't know when to stop. She doesn't. She has no idea when to stop. That's the problem, Jen. Like, we've had to deal with this girl for so friggin' long. What she doesn't understand is it's making her lose credibility. I know CPS was called 100%. Fact that when this person is blamed, then that person, no one takes anything seriously. Exactly. And we all know, like, I believe her 100%. The CPS was called on her. I have no doubts in my mind. But I also have, in my opinion, no doubts in my mind that it was Lauren. There's no other way it can be anybody else. Like, you'd have to know every detail. And they gave the CPS as their return phone number the child's school. Nobody knows the child's school. Come on now. This is how bad. This is what she does to friends. Let's just that settle down a minute. This is what she does to friends. Imagine what she does to her enemies. This girl, and I think it was Jen. No, it might be Amber actually said it. One of them said, I can't remember. Sorry, I can't if I got it wrong. But one of them said it that, like, she lays her head at night and she sleeps. She has no problem sleeping. She lays her head and this girl sleeps and sleeps well. And Lauren is now trying to tell Chris it was Joe and I that called the CPS on her. Yeah, because we have that much time on our damn hands.
Or inclination for that matter.
If she is so hateful with her friends, I perish to think what she does to her enemies. Well, we know what she does to her enemies. We know, look what she's done to me. Do you know what I mean? It's because she can't get away with saying Amzi anymore. Everyone knew it wasn't Amzi. Like, even people who don't like Amzi was coming to me and going, that's not Amzi's style. I'm like, no, Amzi don't do shit like that. Amzi, don't get me wrong, like, Amzi's like me. We get our ass in our hands. But normally 24, 48, the very friggin' maximum with Amzi. And she's done. She moves on. She's literally like, yeah, whatever. She doesn't care anymore.
I agree, 40.
Yeah. It just, for me, 40 is the only one that could possibly do that is somebody who had all the information. Do you know what I'm saying? Anything I do, I run my mouth about it. Yeah, it wasn't me. We all knew it wasn't you, Ams. Even people who was like not a great fan of yours knew it wasn't you. Do you know what I mean? Everybody was like, there's no way that was Amzi. That's not Amzi's style. But now Lauren doesn't want to have you. Now she's gunning. She wants me and Adria. So now it's going to be, it was Adria. And she's going to get Chris all riled up. And hopefully Chris don't fall for it. But she'll get her all riled up. And she'll trigger Chris and keep going and going and going and going and going. Until Chris ends up going live and goes off on one. Chris needs to wake up and see what she's doing. She's saying to hurts everyone because she enjoys it. And that's disgusting. That's exactly what happens. She enjoys it. This is her fun. She has nothing else. Oh, let me just show. Anyone with kids who have dealt with CPS would never call CPS their fucking snakes. Exactly. Exactly that. And like, nobody's the perfect mother. Like, we all try and like, we all want to be the perfect mother, but we all make mistakes. We all fuck up. We all do things we shouldn't do. We all say things in front of them we shouldn't do. But most, 99.9% of people will try their freaking best to be an amazing mother. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, there has to be difference in upbringing, etc., for kids to learn different styles and things,
it's all because she apologized. She doesn't want Joe, she doesn't want you two to get along, and that's why she is now trying to pin you. Yeah, it's the same with TT. TT and her are a match made in freaking hell, because TT is all in the background, like she's hiding, she's not doing any of her TT posts and all that. She's on sock accounts, you can believe that. She is on sock accounts, she's wanting to like sort it out. Personally, I'm trying to end the drama with everybody, but I'm friends with Chris. Yes, I basically quashed things with Lauren, but we'll never be friends. I just want fingers pointed to end. I understand that. I get it. I do. Just for me, like, you can't come and start pointing the finger at me and Adria when we don't even know your details, love. How on God's green earth would either Adria or I know what school? I don't even know the child's name. Like, she never calls her by her name, never ever. I don't even know her name, and I'm just worried. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm worried that she's gonna get Chris riled and get Chris to go on a major tirade and, you know, go off on one. And I'm glad that honestly, like, I'm sorry I brought your name up. I shouldn't have done that. That's my bad. But I was trying to explain, like, you were being accused, so it wasn't in a nasty way, and I shouldn't. I'm sorry. I was trying to sort of explain where I was going.
Well, no, you had to kind of.
Yeah, it was kind of, yeah. But I know she doesn't want any, like, she doesn't want any part of anything. She doesn't want any part of drama, bless her. And I get it. Like, yeah, and I get it. You know, and I understand Amzi just wants to be, you know, she just wants to be nice with everybody. She wants an easy life. And I get it, 100%. I get it. MD, exactly, Joe, and I have no motive. Lauren wanted Chris and Amzi to fight. This crap was her way to ensure they'd continue to fight. It was Lauren who pushed the blame on Amzi. Think about why. Less than 2 weeks, I was the bad guy. Say, I see the pattern. Oh my God! Yay! That's amazing. I got to put that up. Oh, wrong one. That's amazing news, Joanna. I'm so happy. I'm going to clap like a seal because I'm so excited. And that's what I do when I'm excited. Oh my God. That's amazing news. I'm so happy for you. Please still rest though, girl. Like, and thank you for the super chat, but please still rest and drink plenty of fluids, you know. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, me too. I'm so freaking, we love you, girl. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank God, I was so worried. Thank God, man. Elliot says, oh my God, I did the wrong one. I don't know you well, Amzi, but I want to send you my best wishes, as no one deserves to have another action pinned on them at Amzi Beloved. She had lots of shit, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've got no issues with Amzi, and it's like I said yesterday on yesterday's stream, like, you know, I've got no issues with Amzi. I really haven't. And nor am I going to. So, you know, people can come and tell me, oh, Amzi said this about you. Amzi said that about you, like somebody did the other day. Until I hear it or see it with my own eyes, I'm not going to go, well, Amzi's this or Amzi's that. Like, you know, I'm not going to do it. I'm not. If Amzi has an issue with me, Amzi's a big girl. Trust me. She will come and tell me what the fuck I've done. All family negative. Sorry for interrupting. No, don't you dare say sorry for interrupting. We've all been waiting for these bloody results. We're all excited for you. I'm so happy. No, I just want everyone to know, like, you know, I'm not going to believe. You can all, like, they can send people to me and go, Amzi said this about you. unless I see it or hear it, I'm not going to believe it. Amzi is a big girl, trust me. If I've done something to annoy her, she will come and tell me. Trust and believe on that. She's a big girl. She'll come and tell me, Joe, you're a bitch. You did this. She's done it before and she'll do it again. She's not the kind to be all like, Adria, well, if Al doesn't want Joe to be friends with Chris, that would be the motive for blaming Joe. Maybe because T and L are friends and you, T, ain't friends anymore. That's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. This kind of sounds like when the rumors were going around that Adria Lane doxed me, but Adria came to me like an adult and we talked out mad respect for that. Exactly that. I didn't think it was thing, and I'm going to admit, I thought that account was Ashley. I literally went to Adria after that live and I was like, isn't that account Ashley? And she was like, I don't know. I was like, oh my God. I think I actually even said to Mother Dragons that I thought it was Ashley. And then I was like, no, it's Elle. And then I looked. I'm so freaking glad that you're negative, Joanna. That makes me so happy. Lauren and TT are now friends because they became friends just before TT and I got into it. See, I differ on that one. I think they've been friends for quite a while.
You need to work out how to give Charlotte points.
Okay.
She's only got like 500 left.
I will try. Can't see.
Right, she's gambling it all.
No, she hasn't. She got 34,000.
Oh, she came out with 800 then.
Hang on, I'll just put another 0 on there just to make sure.
Well, that's when they announced it to us. What did they announce?
Let me know if anybody else wants points. I can sort it for them.
Oh, I see. That's when they announced.
Let me just do housewife some more so she doesn't run out. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was just sorting points out for the gamblers in the house.
Did you do MD?
I think MD was.
MD always wants points.
MD got 234. I'll add another 0 though. There we go. I added another 0.
Everyone wants points. So
I need points. I need points. Okay, 2 seconds. I'm coming. Not so secret diaries. She's always wanting points. Okay. I can give Aussie Trish because she always runs out when she does. I know she doesn't come in very often. Who else was there?
MD.
I've done MD.
Adria.
I'm looking for Adria now. Done Charlotte. Oh, Adria, there you are. Okay.
Take all Adria's points off. Give her like 20 or something. She has to build up.
No, she's fine. Mother Dragon's got 40,000. I can always give you more if she needs. I'll add another 0 just to make it 400.
Yeah, I was going to say because it's 20. Or
yeah, no, that's fine. I've added. Right. Oh, wrong one. TT and I don't
You're not allowed
talk.
to swear.
TT and I don't talk. We got into it in August and haven't talked since. Could you tell me a summary of what happened, Tar? I can indeed. So we've been getting information today and yesterday, which we kind of knew that was coming, to be honest. We said on the phone that it was going to come, and we knew that it was coming. Titi and Lauren are going to be trying to blame me and Adria for yeah, basically for calling CPS. I've just added you more, Ramsey. She wants, basically, she's going to try and rile Chris up as much as possible so that she goes live and has an epifit on us, which I, you know, like, I understand Chris probably more than most, because I am Chris. Like, we are so alike with our, like, F yous, you're all freaking idiots, blah, 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 blah. You know, we do go off the handle, and I get that. I do, I understand that. But on the same token is, like, Adria and I have only been talking for a couple of weeks. This was all going on way before, like, I spoke to Adria, I spoke to Leah, I spoke to Chris. You know, I don't even speak to these people before just a couple of weeks ago, you know? Can people that are not in the country even call CPS? I don't know. I wouldn't even freaking try. I'm not wasted. How much it cost me to ring the US, like, on a mobile? No. That would cost me way too much money. It cost something like, what was it? What was it? 79p or something?
No, it was like
that?
£2.
Oh, £2.70.
Something a minute. And then there was a login, so when you actually connected for a connection charge, then there was a minimum charge of something ridiculous.
Yeah, there was. My husband would not. There's no way he would flip out. Like, can you imagine me doing that? He would flip out.
It's like, why the?
But it's not just that. Who had the child's name? Who had the child's address? Who had the child's school? Who had Chris's full name? Who had Chris's full address? There's one person. Lauren. There's one person involved in all of this. It's Lauren. Lauren goes in, she gets everybody's information. They're all then so freaking scared to talk about it because they're like, shit, she's got all my information. Like, what the hell, man? You know, it's just so freaking scary. It's really, really annoying. It's just nuts to me. I'm sorry, but it is. It is absolutely crazy. There's no way on this earth. Everybody would need to have everything about her daughter to be able to phone CPS. They gave her daughter's school's telephone number as a callback number. Like, who does that? This is just info you never ever give out. My son is still in high school and no one ever knows his name, his school, nor does anyone know my daughter's name. Exactly.
Never. Ooh, Mother of Dragons, refrain.
Ah, that's back on again. I'm going to have to figure that out. Sorry, guys. Joanna, we're all good with Chris. Then she made up with Lauren and she hasn't talked to the rest of us since. We hear Lauren is trying to blame Joe and I for calling CPS.
Okay.
It's just craziness. Like, it generally is craziness. Like, who would do that? And we all know what Lauren's like. We all know what Lauren's like. Like, Lauren is absolutely like nuts. We all know what she does. We all know her intentions on things. She legitimately wants people to come at people, you know? I can't believe this is still talking about this shit. We can't either, Joanna. Like, honest to God, it's freaking insane.
Skinflint.
I am a skinflint. I do. I wait till after Christmas to get the chocolate
And
because
Easter
and after Easter, yeah, because it's cheap.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not cheap and it's not being a skinflint.
I will say that Chris's
sensible.
Facebook had lots of posts of her children scored allegedly. I was never friends with Chris on Facebook, but I heard this, so if anyone was, maybe they could attest to that's true or not. I'm not. I've never been her friend on Facebook, so I don't know. I don't know. No, me either, Adria. I wasn't either. Or I'm not actually. I'm still not. It wasn't a case of wasn't. I'm still not. No. She's locked down pretty good. Good. She needs to be. And I feel for Chris. Like, I do honestly. Like, I know, like, everyone's going to be like, oh, Chris said this, Chris said that, Chris said that just because she forgive you, you're not friends. And that's okay. Like, she can say that and that's perfectly okay. Like, I don't mind that. No, I'm still going to stick to, like, I still like her. I'm sorry, I do. I do. You know, I think she's being used. I think she's being abused. And I don't like that. This is why I'm not on social media. I don't blame you. The weirdest thing, in my opinion, that she did was the postcard to Leslie. I mean, who does that? Yeah. Well, she did the postcard to Leslie. She sent Katie Joy my my stuff about my abuse. Like, we already know that she did that. Like, you know, she's beyond. She's genuinely beyond a joke. Has anyone stopped to think that someone from her town called? They all know she was doing YouTube. According to her, she did a rant video about her customers at her job. We may never know. But it's got to be someone close to her. Like, Fly Monkey, it has to be someone close to her. Purely for the reason is that they knew where her daughter went to school. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it really is. She has to know that. There's the link if anybody wants to become a member. Oh, wrong one.
What are you up to now? What are you up to now?
This is what she sent. Like, I'm not sure if... Hang on, let me just take that off. So this is what she said, okay? She said, go down a little bit. Article about Joe online probably explains why she's so vile. Sounds like her childhood was not the best. Like, who says that about abuse? Yeah, for a woman who has an article online about her, she shouldn't be putting up articles about others. Like, excuse me? What? What is why would my why would my childhood trauma have anything to do with me being a vile person? Anybody got any ideas? Yep, that was Lauren Fly Monkey. This literally, like, do you know what I'm saying? This is the sort of thing that this girl does.
You could have put the exclamation, not at. Mother of Dragons.
It's just insane. It's like genuinely insane. That was to Katie, and Katie shut it down, correct, Joe? Correct. Katie actually sent it to me. Katie actually showed me and sent it to me and said, I think you should know about this. This is what she's trying to do. And then I had to come and tell it on my channel because she was already going around telling everybody on Twitter, YouTube, anybody that she could, you know, anybody who would listen to her, that this was my childhood. This was what happened to me in my childhood.
Obviously why you're so vile.
That's clearly why I'm so vile, because like, why would anyone, you know? It's just like, that's just a little bit of what she's done. She sent a message to people. She sends message to my daughter. She sent message to other people's family members. You know, she's one of my mods on the channel had to change her name because of like the crap that she was getting and become a completely different person on YouTube because of it. She sent Leslie a postcard saying do better on Leslie's birthday. Like, are you freaking kidding me right now? She forced you to speak about it. And I'm not saying that I would have never spoke about it, because I don't know. Like, I can't honestly say it's something I would have never ever spoke about, because I might have, but I also can't say that I would have either. You know, I might have brought it up, maybe. The likelihood is not, to be honest. If I'm honest with you, I probably wouldn't have brought it up, or if I had, it would have just been like a passing comment kind, do you know what I mean? Like a just a I get it, I've been there kind of thing, rather than actual information, if that makes sense. I certainly wouldn't have brought up shit, do you know what I mean? I definitely wouldn't have done that. Yeah, exactly. And she forced my hand, because then I felt like I had to say something, because she was going around saying that I can't even remember all the crap she was saying, but like, she was basically saying because my daughter came from that abuse, and she was like saying stuff about my daughter, like, you know, from a psychological standpoint, it's definitely probably one of the few events in your life that made you a habit, essentially made you the person you are, but not in a negative way. Oh, 100% AMS. 100%. Yeah. And you're right, it is. It's what doesn't kill us make us strong. And it does, and it probably does have some kind of impact But like Katie Joy even was like, oh, I'm not touching that. I feel bad for her, like, you know. Same, Elliot. You know, Titi's there saying things like Leslie just wants to be on friggin' Team Mama. She's going to make sure her daughter gets pregnant at 16. Like, what kind of person does that? Like, I'm not even joking. Titi and Lauren are a match made in heaven, or heck, as the case may be. Who sent the card to Leslie, Joe? That was Lauren. Lauren sent the card from Disney with the help. Fairy Dusted gave her the money to do it, and Titi and Ashley told her what to write on it, along with Lauren, obviously. They all made a plan on what to say on it. Exactly. You're way too good for him, girl. Like, geez, I said that the other day. I was pregnant at 15, never wish of any child. It's hard for me. I got my daughter. My daughter got pregnant at 19. She had graduated high school and was married. My daughter's 27 and still not interested. I keep trying. Like, please get pregnant. Like, you could still work. I'll have the baby. She's like, no. She doesn't listen. As someone who's been through childhood sexual abuse myself, I hate that the fact that she took away your right to anonymity. It's your truth to tell and she took it away from you. Yeah, and it's not like honestly, I'm not saying that I would never have spoken about it because I don't know. I might have shared it with you at some point, you know.
Well, I mean, it's not a secret in the household.
No, it's not a secret in the household. It's not a secret to my family. You know, it's not a secret even to my daughter. My daughter knows how she was conceived. Do you know what I mean? It's not a secret. But on the same token, that's my story when I felt comfortable to tell it, not when she wanted to. And like then she sends Leslie a postcard on Leslie's birthday, and Leslie's going through friggin' hell. Like, she's going through all the shit with Katie Joy. She's going through was that the arrest at that time as well?
Might have been.
Adria, when they sent the postcard, was Leslie dealing with legal issues at the same time? Can you tell me? I can't remember. Like, you know, it should have been. It's whether you would have shared it or not. It's not Lauren's. It's not her. It's your story to tell, not Lauren's. Yeah, and I might have shared it. I might have shared it a year down the line. I might not have shared it. I don't know. Joe, I don't think we were friends when you disclosed that info. If I'm correct, you were essentially groomed by an older man. That's horrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, you got this story right. I actually thought I told you the story at one point, Ams. I might not have, though. Or I might have just sort of glazed over it when we were talking once, maybe on the phone, and I wouldn't have gone into details. I know I wouldn't have gone into details, but I think I probably did like gloss over it a little bit, maybe on a phone conversation and stuff. Because I know I told you that's how Mo was born, didn't I? I remember telling you that, and that's what I've said all along. Amzi's never ever said that. Like, Amzi knew how Michelle was coming to the, you know, how she was conceived. Amzi never put that out, not once. And me and Amzi have got into it. Yeah, I knew your daughter had an older father, or you were with the older man. Yeah. She never come out and said anything like that. But I wasn't aware how young you were on the details. Yeah. I don't really talk about it, if I'm honest. Like, I do just gloss over it. I really don't go into details. But I knew that I told you like bits and pieces about it, like, you know. but you've never ever come out and said anything to anybody like, oh, well, Joe said this once, that she was like this, or she said that, you know. A child's father is the same age as a grandmother. Do you know what I mean? You've never ever done that. I think they are still friends, but I'm not sure. Who's still friends? Is Leslie and Titi still a #1 ride or die? I don't think Titi's a ride or die for anyone. Leslie's ride or die is Adria. Let's get that put out there. And I don't care what anyone says. Leslie's ride or die is friggin' Adria. Agree, Ams. Agree. Yeah, I knew you didn't know the whole story, Ams, but I knew that you knew like bits and pieces of it because I knew that I told you bits and pieces. So I guess you and LB don't talk about tea now, Adria. Some of the comments are not coming up on here. I don't know what I'm doing different. What's going on? Hamsy beloved, would you like a cough sweet? Right? Oh, you can do so much better, girl. Like, oh my God. Are you an LB good, Joe? No. But I gotta say one thing about Matt Bear, shady as hell, but even he figured Lauren out and didn't want to. That's true. He literally rejected her. How depressing is that? That he who will put his freaking pole in anything. Sorry, Ams. And he rejected Lauren. That says a lot. Does these grown women have anything better to do? I mean,
exactly fine.
They don't. That's the thing, Monkey. They don't. That's exactly the thing. They don't have anything better to do. Like, they really don't. She sits online, gets information, befriends people, gets as much information, so they don't go after people. So people don't go after her. People won't say. Andy, no, Leslie and I don't talk about TT. We don't have a whole lot to talk. So when we don't have a lot of time to talk. So when we talk about what is going on with us, not others. And that's a ride or die friend. Clock that house, Adria. Google it, you're all. Oh my God, why is this stop telling people to stop doing freaking thing, you?
Oh, she should stop using caps then.
I know, I don't know. Like, she keeps getting told off by bloody bots. Like, Amsy's proper being told off by bots today. That's what friends should do anyway. Exactly. See, Andy? That's a ride or die. That's the ride or die. I know, Streamlabs telling you off. It's normally MD that gets told off. Yeah, Absy's in trouble.
The bot's going to put you over its knee in a minute.
The bot bloody gave her a minute time out.
No, was it a minute this time?
It was a minute,
Ooh.
Yeah. It was like, the bot's like, you're out for a minute.
It was a second last time.
Yeah. It's horrible what happened to her, but she changes daily. Friends one day, the next she accuses that person and back to being friends with that person, and accuses before claims with proof. I don't know who you're talking about. You have to let me know who you're talking about, girl. They need to find a hobby. Yeah. They really do. It's just like, oh my God. I'm just so fed up of like her trying to come and cause so much like uproar in people's life. It's incredible to me that like TT and Lauren can literally have so much frigging power on people. I don't get it. Joe, you made huge changes, and I wanted to bang your head against the wall on what you used to do. And you are very different now, and you have made a clear change. Thanks, Elliot. I love you. You're amazing. It's just, I honestly, like, I get so frustrated, and I'm just like, I don't understand how people can't see TT and Lauren for what they are, like, you know, for what kind of people that they are, what they have done in this year. Like, you know, we know that she's had how many soccer accounts, how many friggin', like, oh my God, like, I'm glad the drama stopped between you and Leslie, Joe. Joe, you seem a lot more at peace and less stressed. I don't watch Leslie's channel anymore, but I wish her the best and her channel grows. That's nice, and I agree with you, Emily. And while TT and all of them is still there, I'm not going to get a chance to be, and that's okay. You know, that's okay. I've come to terms with that. That's okay. And I agree. I've tried making changes, but Beat just keeps coming at me. No, I know. It is true though, Ams. I knew you were saying it jokingly, but it is freaking true. Like, people do keep coming at you all the time and like trying to get you involved in shit. Like, and then you get mad, and I know it's really frustrating.
Rich Lux. What's all that gibberish?
I don't know. They're on about, I'm guessing it's going to be something I'm not getting. Probably some music related, because I'm crap at things like that. Joe is a great person and has been one of the few people that have been there for me when things went so bad for me this year. I love it to death. Oh, we love you, MD, Mother Dragons. I just say MLD. That's what I usually write.
Ministry of Defense.
It's because I'm too lazy to write Mother of Dragons. You know, like, put MOD because I'm too lazy. I got your back, girl. You know that. Like, I don't like anybody freaking coming after people like that. It's not okay.
You're on
Shut up,
again. Purge. Purge.
I like it when he throws the receipts at the camera. I got receipts. Oh my God, Joe, play the clock in the house music. I'll get freaking thing. I don't even know how to find it. Everyone calls me MOD. I do. It's because I'm too lazy to write the friggin'.
Don't fight with Streamlabs.
Yeah, come at me, Streamlabs.
Monster
Wanna fight?
Monster bot always wins.
I thought I turned all that off.
Clock, clock, clock.
Oh my God, like, it's so annoying. Yeah, it's just.
How come it didn't do Adria then?
Yeah,
it did. No, sorry.
No, Adria, please refrain from using caps. Purge.
Gonna ban everyone in a minute, going purge, purge. You won't listen to me. I'm the boss.
Okay, I have to go. Joe and everyone in chat have to get my dad ready for oncology appointment. Have a great day, Flying Monkey, and I hope everything works out. Sending you big love. We're here for you. Adria was told off by the bot. Poor Amzi has been battered. It's normally like MD that normally gets told off.
No, it's not Dove.
Yeah, Dove's always getting told off.
Accusations working my ass off.
I don't know, guys. I just think it's absolutely so. Whatever Lauren tries and TT tries, just remember there's absolutely no way on God's green earth that it's even possible, let alone true. Like, you know, there's no way that myself, or Adria could be ringing CPS on anybody, and certainly not like coercing together and doing it. We weren't even like talking back then, you know. We legitimately wasn't even talking back then. We've only been talking for a couple of weeks. It's just incredible. People like, she wants to make it such a thing that she wants to rile up Chris, to get Chris to do something and Chris to go off on one. It's just so freaking nuts. Like, I'm just, I can't even. The bot's not telling you off, Elliot.
Why it takes a couple of seconds.
Ah.
And then it will jump in and purge.
That's not telling Elliot off.
It likes Elliot.
Mm.
Seems to, unless it's turned itself off because nobody was listening.
Yeah, it's like, screw you all. None of you are listening to me anyway. I honestly don't get how these people can still be friends with them, honestly. I have no idea how people can still think TT, Lauren, Fairy Dusted, Ashley, B, you know, all these people can still be good friends, because it's like, what are you freaking talking about? Yep.
It's because you said bot.
Ding, 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 ding. You got it. Hey, Georgia. I can't say that. Sorry, I said it wrong. Exactly that. Amy, the only person that knew Chris's address, Chris's school, Chris's kid's school address, phone number, kid's name was Lauren. That's the only person. I didn't know Chris's real name. Nobody knows Chris's real name or a daughter's name or anything like that. The only person that knew that was Lauren. So let's put 2 and 2 together and actually friggin' like make 4, you know? Now I hear Jen is being threatened by CPS, but just not in so many words. That's what she does. That's what Lauren does. Lauren will go and do anything, and then she'll sit there and be, Joe threatened my kid. How? Can I tell you something, right? A few months ago, she like literally closed down her Facebook and shut it tight, right? Lauren did. She left her child's Facebook wide open. And I'm like, why would she do that? That's just, to me, that's crazy. Lauren was friends with Amber for 3 weeks and she had Jen kicked to the curb. Yep. And it is that. Why would, like, after 2 weeks she be on a phone call about schedules for the channel? Like, you're a mod, you've been a mod for 2 weeks, like, what the hell? It's just crazy to me. Hi, Anon. I don't understand how these people like can genuinely think that's okay. It's oblivious. It's obviously Al called CPS. Why is Chris trusting her when people show you who they are? They show you who they are. Believe it. Exactly, Jill. But unfortunately, Chris, you know, I like Chris, and I know that others like Chris, like, you know, and I know we've spoken to her, and she knows this. I don't know why she feels like she needs to have Lauren in her life and TT and them. I don't know. I can't honestly say. I don't know why anybody would trust TT and Lauren. I really don't. They've gone from bloody place to place to place to place to place to like cause issues, basically. Like legitimately, they've gone from one streamer to another streamer to another streamer. She was here, tried to cause issues. She was in Amzi's, tried to cause issues. Chris's, tried to cause issues. She was in Jar Jar, she caused issues. I haven't spoken to Jay for the past few days, and I was speaking to her about all the drama, and she said she's staying out of the drama, doesn't need it in her life. I think that's a good thing. I think that is a wise decision. I really do. Like, I honestly do. But I know that they're trying to. Oh, my light has just decided to break. I know that they were in their Discord trying to get her to go on a live and talk about me and go after me and talk about Adria. You know, when 2 and 2 adds 4, there's nothing else you can say about it. Do you know what I mean? 2 and 2 makes 4. Lauren did this. Lauren's the only one, apart from people in her community, that had those details. Nobody else on YouTube, Twitter, or anything else had those details. And then for it to go and literally like go on an absolute mission to blame others, like, no. It's just crazy to me. I don't know how anybody would ever trust TT. Is everything that's happened to me in these past few weeks is TT's fault. Like, I'm not even kidding. TT, Britta's, Ashley, and Lauren did all this to me in this past few months. I said, we were talking about this, and I literally said, out of everything in everyone's community, there's one thing that everybody agrees on. Everybody in every chat agrees that Lauren is dangerous. Everyone in every single chat, there was people saying, oh, we know Lauren, she's bad news. Or we know Lauren, she's bad news. And I saw it in everybody's chat. I was just about to type that out. I know. Well, didn't Chris say she used Amzi to get info from her? Maybe she doing the same with Al. Crappy, by the way, but do you boo? Yeah. Literally in every single chat that I'd seen in this past couple of like a week, say, couple of days, everyone's in this chat going, oh my God, yeah, Lauren's bad news, man. Lauren is really bad news. Lauren's dangerous. Lauren's this. Lauren's that. Lauren did this. Lauren did that. Like, it's that bad. I have a soft spot for Chris. She seems in defense mode all the time. But did you notice when we were on a live, when it was me, Adria, Chris, and Amzi, we were on Amzi's channel. It's up if you all want to go and watch it. People were genuinely saying at the end, like, oh my God, Chris, you look like a weight's being lifted off your shoulders. You've got you've got people like literally saying, you look happy, you're laughing, you're joking, you know? It's crazy. 56 watching. Yeah. Hi, TT. Hi, Lauren. How are you?
Give my coffee beans back.
It's just insane. I don't understand how anyone in their right minds can think that TT or Lauren or Fairy Dusted, Ashley, any of those girls have anybody's back. Like, let's bear in mind that, like, you know, like what they've done to all these people. I still support Chris, but I just can't sit there again and watch Lauren screw her over. I'm exactly the same way. I've got nothing against Chris, nothing at all. But I can't sit by and watch Lauren do all these things to her. I really can't. It's just, she's going to have to just see it for herself, you know? She did look like a weight had been lifted. I wouldn't be moving to another house and still talking to a freak like caused me that much to move. Exactly, Jill. And literally in every single chat, guys, go back, look, every single chat was people saying, oh my God, yeah, we know Lauren, she's a nut. Like, oh my God, she's not good. Oh my God, this, and you know, it's really, really bad. I just think she's just scared of what Lauren would say. She cannot go against Lauren. Lauren knows Lauren will cause her too much hassle. And I've had people talk to us like and say, you know, I gotta try and pretend to stay friends with her because she knows too much. I'm scared. I can't block her because she'll come after me. And people are genuinely scared of this girl. Emily, me either. I genuinely have no idea. Like, I genuinely don't. I have no idea how it happens. She's a big girl, though. Apparently, I'll have some kind of control over her. All you can do is warn her, Adria. And that's what we've done. We've warned her. She knows. She knows. We told her. You got that right. 100%.
I don't think she's necessarily a master manipulator. I think she throws shit at the wall until something sticks and then runs with it.
Yeah. Well, she had.
She doesn't care. She just moves on to the next.
Yeah.
To the next.
And I think it was Matt Beyer that said she sleeps well at night. She goes to bed. She turns her phone off. She doesn't have any problem sleeping at night. She is very, very good to chill and just go to sleep. She doesn't have anything playing on her mind.
But you're thinking in your own logic.
Bye, love you, girlie. Have a great day.
Where's Amber in all this?
She's just left the internet. She's just gone. She's turned her YouTube channel off. She's gone.
Bye-bye.
She's gone. Her channel's gone. Her other things are gone, according to Jen. Or somebody told Jen, I think, actually, rather than Jen. But this is why she needs to try and get Chris to do her dirty work now. Like, she needs somebody. Has Chris turned her channel off? Yep. So Amber's turned her channel off. Chris has turned her channel off. What does that tell you, guys? What does that tell you guys? Like, legitimately, what does that tell you? excuse me, why did Amber shut her channel down? I think she just got caught in a couple of lies, lying about Jen, to be honest, and I'm getting caught about what Lauren was doing. Can you explain who Amber is? Is she the catfish on? Yeah, that's exactly who she is. Yeah. I can't remember what her channel's called, actually. Yeah, she's the one who catfished. And her and Jen has a really good channel they were building. I reckon they could have built really far. I honestly do. I reckon that they could have gone quite far together. I think, but like Lauren doesn't like that. Lauren needs to be in charge. Lauren needs to be in control. And now she can't blame Amzy. How was it? She can't blame Amzy, so she needs now to say, oh, well, it's Adria and Joe. Adria and Joe did all these things to you, Chris. Adria and Joe did all these things. I only watched it the other day when they were talking, but like Lauren's there, I'm just here to support you. Like, oh, shut up. Like, just shut up. She has zero. So Lauren, who was buds with SM, is also buds with Amber from Cheryl's World. Yep.
Or what?
Jen went on Cheryl's World because Cheryl had a cease and desist, and Amber was posting on a secret IG stuff about Cheryl. So when Jen called her out on Cheryl's World, Amber went radio silent. Okay, thank you so much. That was it. Thanks, Ams. I forgot what it was. But yes and no. When Jay did a live stream talking about Britta's and Lindsay, that's why she fell out with Jade. Said she's not in a forgiving mood and really stood out to me. They used her. They used Jade 100%. They used Jade to try and come after me, and she did. I got no hard feelings towards her. Like, I know she was used, but I still think I'm owed an apology. To be honest, I am not a negative person. I worked a long time in my life to state of happiness that I am now. Anyone encountered negative, I simply leave or block the person if they don't leave me alone. Exactly.
The best way.
Does anyone still watch Jade's channel? Her actual channel got taken down. She set up a new one, I believe.
Block and move on, but it's easy for a sub. It's easy for me. I just block and move on, or don't care.
It sounds like you were back off about these women. Oh, 100%. Why did Jade's channel get taken down? Because I reported it. She was streaming my live while I was live. No commentary, just literally streaming. Just streaming my live. And I reported it. I'm not even going to lie. I got no reason to lie. Literally, as I was live, she's streaming it live, and then on the ones that she didn't stream live, she's there literally, like, people in the chat are saying some really bad things. Honestly, the things that they were saying, Emily, and not so much Jade as such. Jade was reading the chat, so you know, on some sense is her fault, but on the majority, it's them in the chat. You know, Lindsay was there giving it all large. Like, Lindsay, just because you've got the biggest mouth doesn't mean you're right, love. You know? It's just crazy. I just don't, I don't get it. Lindsay is a whole of a stream, right? This girl needs a freaking shh. It was not pretty. Okay, Anon. Yeah, Lindsay is definitely a whole stream all by herself. Don't let anyone have control and take away your happiness if it's not a good person. Yeah. Laugh out loud, Lindsay. I know, Jill, right? Lindsay's definitely a stream all by herself, that girl. Jesus. It's just nuts.
You can still chat and confuse the chat and talk about from the beginning, and then we'll be talking about now, and we'll really get confused.
Yeah. Put it on 2, you'll probably catch up.
Yeah.
Also, she and everyone on her stream was bullying Joe about her disabilities, looks, hygiene, etc. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Besides all the drama, how you doing personally, Joe? I'm doing okay. I was at that bug, which is just crap, but I'm feeling a lot better, thankfully. I just want all this drama to go away. Like, I'm not gonna like sit there and just wait for it to come to me anymore, you know? I'm gonna hit the nail on the head soon as people start saying that, you know, think this, that, or the other. I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna say, like, this is impossible. Lindsay was in Chris's stream chat acting like her friend and then went into my Discord and talked smack about her. So I invited Chris to this Discord. Then Lindsay called Leah screaming and cussing at her and made Leah cry. Emily, it was bad. The things that they were saying in there was pretty bad. They were talking about, because I pick my fingers, Mother of Dragon, they were saying that I'm gross and I'm disgusting and I don't wash my hair every day. And I'm like, no, I don't wash my hair every day. You're fucking crazy. I barely brush my hair every day. And they were saying that I'm gross and my hair is gross. My teeth are gross. I'm fat. I pick my fingers. They were talking about my daughter. If you go to Britta's channel, there's a video still up there of her making fun of my anxiety. I'm not going to deny that I literally struck her channel. Like 100%, I struck her channel. I 100% did. Lindsay said she was helping Jade to get views, but the funny thing was, one video of Jade's almost 40,000 views. That was without Lindsay's big mouth. Shocking. Joe, you were so beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone tell you different. Thank you, sweet. That's crazy, Adria. Why was Lindsay screaming at Leah? I thought they were friends. No. I saw a photo you posted about your fingers. I really feel my daughter bites her fingers until they bleed due to our anxiety and sensory issues. Being bad hands. Looks so painful. They were just making fun of it. They just wanted something to make fun of me about. That's all. Lindsay expected to get paid from Jade's channel, even when Jade wasn't making anything, making money. Enough said there. Like, how crazy. She honestly thought that she should get paid by Jade because of being on Jade's channel. Like,
well, no, I mean, you know, if you're bringing something to the channel and you agree something before.
But she's not even getting paid.
No, I know, but I'm just saying.
If she was a big channel, then okay, yeah. You know, you make an agreement.
But also, what you could do is at this stage, you could make an agreement to say, at the point of making money.
No, she just thinks that she wants to be on anyone's channel that she can drop her fucking PayPal link, do the woe me, feel for me. My boyfriend's left me again. Please pay me some PayPal money. But I think Lindsay just wants to be big, and her way of doing that is trying to go through someone else.
Well,
Jade wasn't even monetized, was she? Nope.
There we go. Just to keep them happy.
Well,
PayPal.
It's not working. Oh, you haven't fixed it.
I haven't fixed it. I put it up anyway.
You haven't fixed it. Ignore that PayPal link, guys. It doesn't work. If you want to send a super chat, that works. But the PayPal link don't work, unfortunately. So ignore that.
I took it down. But it kept them happy. So
can you do the...
Done the membership.
You done the membership, did you?
Okay. You're way behind here.
Sorry. Yeah, if you want to be a member, the link is there. Thank you. Women doesn't mean you are not beautiful. I am not a size 2, but I am damn sexy, right? Like, all I care about is my friggin' uncle, and my uncle. All I care about, Oscar was reading. All I care about is my husband finds me attractive. That's all I give a fuck about. You know, if my husband still finds me attractive, I don't give a shit. Like, honestly, I really don't give a shit. My husband still thinks I'm attractive. My husband still thinks I'm beautiful. Have I got bad teeth? Yes. Are they actually bad? No. I've actually got very strong teeth and very good teeth. But unfortunately, my medicine does have issues, and it does make my teeth bad in certain bits of my teeth and my gums and stuff. I can't help that. I can't not take the medicine.
You know,
and my hair as well is another thing.
Well, no, what I was saying is you could have all your teeth removed and put fake ones in. But
they would still, like, yeah.
Well, no, but then they're fake, so that's not something to go by. Putting veneers on, again, is fake. So again, that's not your real teeth. You know, it's just you've got teeth like you have. You didn't have the technology or access to moving all of the things, or the money at the time, and things were done differently.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they're just doing what all these people do.
Lindsay had the cheek to put PayPal in Jade's live stream chat to pay her rent, and poor Jade didn't have no food in her cupboards to eat the next day. That pissed me off big time. That's what she does. That's why she likes being in everyone else's stream. Like, I wouldn't let her do it in my stream. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't. No. If somebody needed it, like they had no food or something like that, 100% I would. But it was every month. Every month Lindsay comes in, my boyfriend left me, my rent's due tomorrow. Like, jeez. My girl is intellectually disabled, so the world is hard to see that she doesn't understand. You started riding for disability, so hopefully riding horses will ease the anxiety. Oh my God, that's amazing. That would be awesome. Like, I don't bite my fingernails. I pick them, which is really bad. I pick them. I get really like saying that I just pick them. I can't help it. Said she can't because she gets disability. Oh yeah, but it's starting her own channel. She wanted to come in here. She wanted me to put her link in, which is never going to happen because every single week it was on something else. She hasn't done this. She hasn't done that. Now, if Jade come to me and Jade needed some help and like she didn't have any food and like something had gone on, 100% I would put a PayPal link in. Not even think about it. I would put her PayPal link in. But when someone like that, I'm sorry, if she can afford to smoke weed every single damn day, like, how much weed do you reckon she smokes every day? Like, she smokes so much. That costs money. She probably smokes 100. It's crazy. Jade said the same thing as you, Joe, about Lindsay's rants. It's crazy. Trying to milk the system. I see Adria well making fun of Joe and for joking about being hungry for Chinese food. I'm always messing about Chinese food. Christ, that's my thing. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's genuinely insane to me. Like, if somebody needed something and they genuinely needed help, I would 100% say, yeah, put your link in. I'll help. I'll do whatever I can to help. But not when it's every single day. And there's a rolling, like, she smokes them like they're cigarettes. I know they're cigarettes, but you know what I mean. Like I smoke cigarettes, but she smokes more than I do, and mine are cigarettes. Chinese food is amazing. Mother of Dragons, I'm always, if I can get Chinese food, I'm Chinese food freak. Like, honest to God, I love Chinese food. I'm forever going Chinese food. I want Chinese food.
Do you want coffee?
Yes, please. I'm terrible. It is really bad. But I don't deny it, like, well, you know. I like Chinese food. What can I say? I'm a Chinese food freak. Lindsay is who used to be on the channel. Or you would remember if you saw it. She always used to put caps all the time, and what's it called? Like, always be saying her boyfriend left her and stuff like that. I love Panda Express. That's kind of Chinese food. I like Chinese food. Why do they care, right? Like, somebody sent me like PayPal once because I was like, oh my God, I'm dying for Chinese. And they sent me and I got a Chinese. Like, they sent me for money for a Chinese, and I got a Chinese. I put the picture up to prove it. Oh yes, I remember. I get on with it, to be honest, but I think I get on with most people. You do, babe, to be fair. And like, who cares? I have no beef with anybody, but Lindsay was always saying something to make me blush. I figured I was just a prude. No, it's not. But like, if somebody says that they haven't got no money, right? But then she can sit there and smoke weed and smoke like one after another, after another, after another. Put it down, stop buying it, quit smoking it, and pay your damn rent. And like, to go on Jade's channel when Jade hasn't got no money for food, like, what? I love Chinese food. I am such a bitch for Chinese food. Like, I'm terrible. And I eat it the next day, then like reheat it back up. It's so bad. Emily, no. They both bitch at each other really badly when two other people. They're not each other's ride or die at all. They both bitch about each other, talk about each other behind each other's back. Like, you should hear the things that Lindsay have said. I'm annoyed. I'm now annoyed, Joe. I want Chinese food. I have a text from Lindsay right now in my phone where she says she dislikes X because she's shady, but she's going to stay friends with her because she needs to go live and drop her PayPal. What does that tell you about someone like Lindsay? That's exactly what she wants. Oh, 100%, Emily. I'd never say anything like that. They're innocent. What does that tell you, though? I'm going to stay friends with her because she lets me drop my PayPal link and lets me go live and say what the hell I want to say, basically. When Jade fell out with Lindsay was contradicting himself, saying Jade was shouting at her, screaming at her when all Jade did was raise her voice. But that's what she's done with Leah. She's gone around telling people that Leah shouted at her, Leah did this, where Leah added Adria to the call and Adria shouted. Ask Adria. Adria shouted, not Leah. When Adria joined the call, all she heard was frigging her cussing Leah out. So, you know, it's just craziness to me. And yet all these people think that, like Lindsay, TT, Lauren, and Fairy Dusted are all like amazing people. Lindsay flat out screamed at Leah. I know Leah added me to the call. I absolutely screamed at Lindsay. She was talking to Leah like that because she knows Leah is too nice and won't back at her. Yep. That's exactly what it is. But I will, if you're going to cuss and scream, accept it back. But then she goes to run people and then other people are there going, oh, Leah, you owe her an apology. No, she owes her shit. Like, no, she doesn't owe you anything. Listening to all this, I feel like I'm another species. I can't get my head around it. I want to understand, but I can't. Ria, you're not alone. Like, honest to God, you're not alone. Like, we've been talking about it now for a few days, and we're still not. Like, I'm still like, I don't get it. How are these people still friends with her? Why do they like them? Like, you know, Lindsay owes Jade, Leah, and Chris an apology. I agree. Jade also, oh, hang on, let me put up this, I can read it. Jade also said in her live stream that I've spoken to Britta's for almost 2 hours on Facebook chat. Britta's was on her side then threw Jade under the bus on a live stream. Why doesn't that surprise me? Miss Leah is probably one of the sweetest people I've met on here. Like, she literally, when Adria went into that call, she was mouthing and shouting and swearing at her, like, you know. That's not okay. Like, that's not, and she did it, like, why didn't she ring Adria? She got Adria's number. Why didn't she ring Adria and have a go at Adria about it? Like, why? Because Adria would shout back. And she can play all this game as much as she wants about woe me, poor me, and all this crap. It's not going to happen. But I'm not going to sit back and just wait for this to happen anymore, you know? I'm not going to go live about it straight away. I'm going to wait and like get my thoughts together about it and then come and do a live. But I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, well, I'll wait for them to like bitch at me again and wait for it all to happen. And, you know, that's not fair. Adria, I would have snapped off on Lindsay too, talking to Miss Leah like that. Miss Leah is a good person and doesn't deserve how Lindsay yelled at her. Nobody deserves how Lindsay goes at anybody. You should see some of the things that that girl said about other people. Like, she is so disgusting. It's not okay. Like, it's just not. Leah is a nice person and so soft and kind. I feel like this must be quite upsetting to her. Yeah, it is, of course. It's just crazy. But yet, like, these girls can do it. Lindsay have said such horrible things about Joe. Some of the worst things I've ever heard from anyone here on YouTube. She always seems to get it all going from others as well. Exactly what she does. Within 2 seconds, I was pissed, screaming to Leah to do something that Lindsay could have done herself. Lindsay just got caught talking about someone behind their back. Simple as that. Aliens. I have this punk rug and I put in front of the video game carpet. I don't have anyone. It's crazy. I'm sitting here watching Charlotte's Web by myself. I love that movie. That is an amazing movie. I love that movie. I understand, but that's not how I put it. Human. People are really cruel. And like, honestly, the things that she says about people, like Lindsay goes, like, I can be a bitch. Like, I'm not disputing that. I've never disputed that I can be a bitch. Like, I've never disputed that. And I can say some really hurtful things to people and do hurtful things. But she just can go so bad. Britta said on a stream with Lindsay that Jade didn't tell her all the story about that was a lie because Jade sent her the full live stream via Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Britta likes to be the not tell the truth, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Britta's is all about lying, and I know this 100% just from all the stuff about me recently, you know. And they will come out, the truth will come out about that, and you know, and then others can see it and see exactly what I said and what I did and what actually she did and what she decided to tell other people that I did. Britta was mad at Lindsay and then flipped to Jade because Jade wouldn't go live with her. I have those texts as well. Yeah. It's just, oh, I don't know, guys. I just think that, you know, it is going to come out, and, you know, once it all does come out and once everyone sees what exactly TT and Britta's and all was saying, you know, saying stuff even to like Leslie and the others about me, what was actually reality being said about me, I think everyone's going to be shocked, and you know, and we have the proof. Adria Lane, you yo. This is so mean. Please don't believe what they said about you. You are beautiful. Thank you, Melissa. It's just crazy. It is just crazy. Look out, the kitty's in the house. When they were talking Facebook Messenger, Jay played the last 10 minutes of it where Lindsay and Jade fell out, and Jade said 5 times, "Don't talk about KJ's son to Lindsay." Yep, I'm over this BS. I talked to Leah, Leslie, and Joe. I don't talk to anyone else, and I haven't since August. Joe, are you still a fan of Unibrook? Yes, love. I am. Okay, run. The kitty's in the house.
I wonder if she's pregnant.
I said that because it got caught. It's like froze on Amy Lou when she said I'm pregnant. And I was like, I'm so screenshotting that. I'm going to put it all over fucking Twitter. And she's like, fuck off, Joe. It was so funny. I was like, I am so freaking. No, I don't. So you're not allowed crayons
I'm
anymore.
not allowed them, I eat them.
Joe, your dog is telling you off.
Oh, you better take Unibrook with a big pinch of salt.
Oh yeah, of course. I just like his streams. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like everyone. I think I make it freaking quite aware. I have plenty. Oh Lord, she's going on strike. Look out, people. Do grown women go back and forth like this and change their minds, opinions in real life? Personally, I've never seen anything. Do you know something? Right. I've never literally fallen out with somebody in the last 10 years in my real life, but one person. I fell out with one person in, actually, no, more than 10 years.
Yeah, maybe.
It's literally just Donna.
Mm.
I haven't fell out with anybody else. Like, that's the only person. Like, in my real life is one person. Like, it's crazy to me. I fell out.
There are some from your childhood and stuff. So that's
yeah.
When being a child, that's.
Yeah, I fell out with people when I was a kid and going back and forth with them, and then we were friends, then we were not friends, then we were friends, then we were not friends. But since sort of 16, 15, actually probably more like 15.
Generally.
After I'm still friends. I'm really good friends with the person I named my daughter after. She was there in the delivery room with me. Like, literally, we're still super close.
You're not going to say unless they say hi to you, though.
Is Joe cutting out for anyone else, or is it my internet? I think it's your internet, babe.
I can't tell because I can't see. All I can see is the light.
Yeah, but I can see mine here and it's still going.
Okay.
That's why I put it on this side where I'm marked when I don't need the light.
I can see the thing flashing back and forth. That's what I go by.
Yeah, that's what I go by.
Oh, right. So.
It might just be your internet. Go out for a cigarette. Last time when I was 7, it wasn't me. It was 2 of my friends. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm going to start my phone. Okay, Adria. But it's just, I just think that we got to just remember these people got nothing better in their lives. TD and Lauren are going to keep going, they're going to keep going and going and going. And they want to start trouble because I think they're afraid that Leslie and I will speak. I think that's what scares them a little bit. I think they're scared of what me and Adria are coming up with and that we have proof on, And funnily enough, 2 and 2 actually does make 4. You know what I'm saying? The Revenge of the Red Crayons. I'll put the link if anybody wants to come in and chat for a minute. You're more than welcome. If anyone's got anything to say. It's just, I don't know. I literally in probably the last 20 years, I've fallen out with one friend, legitimately one friend. That's insane. And that friend, I think that wasn't even one or the other, to be fair. I think that was 6 of one, half a dozen the other. I was grieving. It was just after my mum passed. I was grieving.
Mhm.
She was going through other stuff, and you know, it was just too much. Hi, my black.
Oh, Jade's doing well.
Huh?
Jade's doing well. I spoke. Georgia Ray said.
Okay.
they've spoken.
I have spoken to Jade. She's doing extremely well, and she is focusing on her YouTube channel and doing reasonably well views, and is happy and enjoying being a 24-year-old. I'm happy for her too. Georgie, am I saying your name right? Georgia or Georgia? Georgina? I'm so saying your name.
See, I would say Georgia. I think I wouldn't say like the actual place.
I'm the same, Joe. Most of my friends in real life I've had forever. Yeah, literally. On my Facebook, if you go through, you can see it was just her birthday 2 days ago, and you can literally that's who I named my daughter after. All my people on my Facebook are my friends that I've had since we went to nursery school.
Not my Facebook, they're random.
Yeah, but I don't have randoms on mine. I just have people I know in real life on mine.
Yeah, mine's gaming.
Yeah. The only person that's not real life on my Facebook is Carrie. That's the only person that's not my real life friend. But she's been on my Facebook forever, since I started. Is that Jade love calling people out? Yes, Elliot. I don't think it's called that anymore.
No, she did a new channel, didn't it?
Yeah, she has to do a new channel because I struck her.
But she wasn't being abusive on the new channel.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to strike her just for the sake of striking her. No, that would be dumb. I struck her because she was playing my videos while I was live and saying some really, really bad things.
It was the overall thing, and we were justified in our actions.
Yeah, I'm not going to be sorry.
You don't need to justify it.
Yeah.
But the main thing is the fact that she's doing better now.
Yeah, I'm glad she's doing better, and I want her to do well. I think it's amazing that she's doing well. If you went to my Facebook, you would see tons of pictures of me and my BBF, and we've been friends for 30 years now. Exactly, sweet. You know, in real life, I don't go from friends to friends to friends. I don't, and nor would I ever. But it seems like on Twitter and YouTube, people go from community to community, because Lauren and Titi doesn't like me, and now that they don't like Adria, they want things to be bad. They do. And to be fair, in Jade's defense, she was talked into it. She stopped when she split from that group. Yeah. No, I knew that. I was well aware of that as well. But I didn't know any other way to make her stop. I didn't. There was no way that I could make them stop doing that. And I think I literally said on my channel a bunch of times, I need her to stop because I'm going to do that.
To be fair, anyone lashes out, but if you carry on lashing out and getting worse and worse, then at some point, it's going to bite you back.
What I know is YouTube, Jade outside of YouTube are two different people. She's actually really nice in her personal life and very grown up and very mature. I was quite shocked about it. I don't blame you, Joe. I just put it out there. I'm not sorry about it, and I know some of you probably want me to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I did that, but I'm not. I'm really not sorry. It got really bad, guys. The things that she was saying.
Strikes wouldn't have gone through if it wasn't justified.
Yeah, the things that she was saying were just so freaking horrific that there was just no way that I could not do it, because, doing my streams when I was live, then, saying some really, really nasty stuff to me. It was just bad.
Yeah, I think she's still doing teen mum stuff and things.
I think she's doing Janelle stuff. Everyone, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Thank you, sweet.
It's funny how quiet my machine is when I'm not playing that game.
I know, it's because it runs too high. But I'm literally gonna like say, you know, when things come out, and they're going to, you know what these people are like, you know, they're gonna come out and say Joe and Adria did this, Joe and Adria did that. Just remember, you know, refer back to this video, you know, Jade was defaming you. Yeah, I don't blame you either when I heard about what happened on her channel. Yeah, I did get bad, but Jade was used. Certain people wanted her channel to spew their crap. Unfortunately, Jade was the one they talked into it. Well, they've tried it with everybody, haven't they? They tried it with Amzi, they tried it with Jade, they tried it with every friggin' person, you know. They got, you know, they got Leslie to do a live on me, they got Katie Joy to do a live on me, they got Jade to do a live on me. They do like getting people to abuse. And also, when CPS was called on Chris, when Joe and I weren't friends, if we called CPS together, then we're good. Yeah, we literally, and we can prove when we started talking, like, you know, we can prove exactly when we started talking. It's not hard to prove. And everyone saw it, you know, everyone saw when she said that. I don't believe for 1 second. We didn't. There's no way on this earth. Like, no, that's a dangerous game to be playing, and the only one. And just what you also got to remember is, I didn't know her address. I didn't know Chris's name. I don't know her daughter's name. I don't know her daughter's school, and neither does Adria. You know, none of us know these details. The only person, apart from people in her real life, that know these details is Lauren. What does that tell you guys? Literally, what does that tell you? If nobody else knows these details, only one person, what does that tell you? CPS does not take calls from people on the internet seriously unless there's a video evidence. It has to be a local people or somebody that knows serious details, because the CPS had a return phone number to return the call. The return phone number was her daughter's school. Like, if her daughter's, like, what the hell? Nope, not our style. I've never gone after somebody's kid or take any internet beef real life. I have zero to cause any issues for Chris. She was my friend. Exactly.
I'm not so secret, though. I'm going to ask again.
Oh, what did I miss? Sorry. Sorry, PJ. I'm trying to catch up. Sorry, mate. Write it again. Tag me. And when KJ and Leslie made up, they were in KJ's chat trying to persuade her to go against Jojo. Yeah, I know. I saw. But that's what they do. They're trying to get everything to go against me. And now that they're not, now that they're not friends with Adria, they're trying to get Adria. Why isn't anyone saying that the Chris thing, the person that called could be school nurse, for example, but the number, I mean, it couldn't someone from the school have called?
Yeah, of course.
Very possible. Yep. Sorry, PJ, I didn't see your first question. It was way up there. Oh, sorry, I didn't. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anybody, but
it's difficult.
It's difficult. Tag me or Jackal if I miss it.
Only if I'm here, though. I'm taking much notice. No, it's true. I think.
Yeah, it could very well be. But if it's anybody off the internet, it's only one person that had all those details. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know it was her 100%, but it certainly looks dodgy and it's what she does.
But it certainly wasn't Joe or Andrea.
No.
It's more the point we're trying to make.
And it is. It's very, very possible. Sorry.
So that would be the first thing I would suspect, the school or someone like that.
Yeah.
Somebody local.
Yeah, schools call CPS all the time when there's an issue. But this, and what you got to remember is, like, Chris's kid isn't a kid. Like, she isn't a baby. She's 17 years of age, or 16 or 17. So she's really not a baby, you know. She's a kid, but she's not a baby. I'm sure if her kid needed to, that she could reach out to someone. She's got a phone, you know.
Yeah, but at any age, I suppose, if they're within the system, then there is a possibility.
Yeah, 100%. There's a possibility that it could have been the school.
If a student's teacher sees something, they're going to contact, obviously, because they have to. They have a
schools
duty
definitely
of care.
Definitely call CPS.
Well, they have a duty of care. And what's that thing? Their first responder or something? Not that.
I know what you're on about.
There's a definition now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You have a legal requirement, basically.
Yeah.
Mandated, that's it. Mandated reporters.
I remember when Brittles and Lindsay did Sipping Tea with Ice live stream talking about you. Jade said she watched your stream and she didn't understand what they were saying. No, nobody understood what they were saying, to be fair. Mandated reporter. Yeah. That's what I was trying to think. Reporter. Yeah, as a mandated reporter.
But yeah, so I mean, obviously that would be our first thoughts would be something like that if it was for.
It could very well have been a mandated reporter.
But this is more the fact that it's come to light.
But it's more of the fact, like, we're not trying to point fingers as such, as say there is no way that, like, Adria or myself could be involved in that. Do you know what I'm saying? Why else would they have the school number to call back? But how did she know that there was a callback? I thought it was anonymous. I don't know, to be honest. I honestly have no idea. Jade said that that live stream, what you did about it was absolutely pointless. Yeah, I don't know why they did it either. I don't think it was the school. It went along with the lies that Britters and Laura made up. Unofficially called them out too. Yeah, I do too. I agree. Chris knows who called. She knows who she talked to. She knows who she told her life to, and she knows what's going on in her life at the moment. So I believe she knows who called. That's my thing as well. It's like when she went into, Lauren was the only one that knew about Chris punching out somebody's window or windscreen or what. I can't remember exactly what it was. She was the only one that knew. And when that fake Chris Tucker went into Amzi's chat, they said about that. Now she's the only one that knew about it.
Then lots more to do now.
Yeah, but at that particular time, it was only Laura that knew about it. Yeah, she absolutely had CPS called on her. There's no... As a psychologist, if I suspect abuse, I have to report it, or I could lose my license and possibly go to jail. You're like a mandated reporter. Is that the right? Is that the right thing?
It was Mother of Dragons that also said mandated report.
Chris absolutely got called. Yeah, I no doubt. Exactly. She shouldn't know the number, so the whole story for me smelled. She 100% did get CPS called on her. 100%. Does anyone know what happened to Matt Graff, Leslie's mod? I haven't seen him for ages. I have no idea. You'd have to ask Leslie that. Matt is just focusing on other things right now. There we are. There's your answer. Oh, I'm not saying she didn't have them called. Yes, she definitely did. She definitely did have them called, for sure.
That's it. Mother of Dragons is a psychologist. We should all stop speaking.
Yeah, she's a psychologist. No, I knew she was.
She's a psychobabbleist.
Sorry, not popular opinion, but I do question the story about her job. I have supported her a long time, but I have doubts about it. I do believe CPS was called, but the job may be a misunderstanding. I don't know too much about that, if I'm honest with you. Not a lie, but a misunderstanding. I get it. I honestly don't know. I don't know too much about it, but I 100% believe and know about the CPS. Matt Kraft is a really cool guy. I wish him the best. I'll be nice. Well, if there are no issues, CPS, they've dropped the case, I believe. I believe they have. I do believe they dropped the case because there was just nothing. Her job might define it about streaming while a customer housing show. Yeah, that could be it. That very plausible that, you know, somebody saw one of her streams or something. Yeah, they dropped it. Yeah, they did. I moan about people doing hours and hours stream and I'm over 2 hours.
Yeah, but chat's flowing.
Yeah. And I always say about people doing the 2 hour stream and there's me doing like hours and hours. I'm finishing my coffee before I get off.
But if the chat's still flowing and
talking.
You're just chatting and it's not going on to like, you know, in the wrong direction, then and you're comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm
okay to sit here for a little longer.
Yeah.
I can't sit here for hours and hours because it really does hurt.
No, but if you're still not, you know, if you're feeling
yet.
okay with carrying on, then there's no harm in carrying on.
Yeah. Chris is a really good mum, so I hope it gets dropped. It did get dropped, Emily, and I agree she is a good mum. She was streaming from customers' houses. Yeah, she was doing that. I remember that. That was when I had her and I had a bit of a blowout. I remember that. Mother of Dragon says she has 1.5 years to go, and I'm going back for my master's in my state. Substance abuse counselor. I need a master's degree. I'm so proud of you, Mother of Dragons. You're doing so amazing.
It takes so long though to get there.
Yeah. But Joe, you say here you're starting streaming 1 minute ago. Yeah. After 2 hours, I'm like, oops. Yeah, I was in her chat the day she showed it. It could be something like that about her job. It really could have, like, you know, it really, really could have been something like that. I honestly don't know. But either way, you know, online caused that, whether it was her own doing with streaming in the houses or somebody else's doing. She's still, do you know what I'm saying?
She believes it.
Yeah. That's hard work, Mother of Dragon. That's amazing. I know she's doing so well.
That's it's a long haul.
It is such a long haul to do it.
We're at the end of it.
Oh, definitely. And it's something she really wants to do.
And
so
it's
she's like,
that she kind of fits in with.
Yeah.
It's not something that I could do.
Mm-mm.
To be fair.
But it's like Grant, isn't it?
Yeah.
He does that kind of thing, not with that. He
does it with
rape victims.
Yeah.
That's crazy. On the West Coast in 90 days can do a program to do a substance abuse counsellor. Oh my God. 90 days.
Yeah, but I think this is a different type.
Oh, yeah, probably a different type. You would be good at that, Ams.
Yeah, you should do that.
She would be good at that.
What you should do is film it when you go through it.
Yeah. Amsy would be good at that, I reckon.
And then you and Mother and Dragons in 1.5 years bit can kind of like, well, actually, no, it'd be more like 6 years. Because the Masters is going to take, what, 4?
Adrienne, thank you. Being over 4 years clean is in my passion, Ray. I've learned so much. Thank you. It takes a long time to go through school. School's definitely like hard work, you know. And I think especially when you get a little older as well. When you're a kid, you're like a sponge. You absorb everything. And as you get older, our brains get a little bit more lazy.
Yeah, and 3 years after our Masters.
Yeah.
That was close.
Bachelor's in 4 years, Masters in 3.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
You would have thought
amazing.
it would be the other way around.
Yeah. MD said, that's amazing, Mother of Dragons. My undergraduate degree is in business and behavioral science, so plenty of psychology and sociology. This community needs some psychologists.
No, we
Well,
don't.
right. I
No.
agree.
No one's psychobabbling me.
They'd lock you up for the sake of humanity.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
I don't want men in pink suits or pink jackets.
Yeah.
Or putting a pink jacket on me, whatever it's called.
The men in white coats coming to take you away. Recovering addiction and counsellors you truly understand. My brother-in-law does, he counsels like rape victims and stuff. Is super, super hard, but he can do it really good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's my plan, because I also have done 4 years in school, but recently it changed, so I have to put the work into. You can do it, Ams. For sure, you can do it. The year 2020 needs a psychologist.
That's true.
That is so freaking true.
Has there been any more news about Trump and his COVID test?
Yeah, he's really good at it. He does phone counseling for them. I think it's like he does 3 times a week, and like they ring him and they sort it like that. But he's really good at it. Like Grant is very black and white, so he's very good at that job. He can like cut off, where for somebody like me, I would take that baggage home with me, and it would play on my mind.
Yeah, I think he had similar kind of issues.
But
we definitely need a psychologist for a YouTube channel.
Yeah, we definitely do.
I reckon what's going to happen is Mother of Dragon's going to go through all of this training and then end up doing a YouTube channel.
She should do a YouTube channel.
Psychologically explaining.
Psychobabbling us all. Yeah. For why we do what we do and why we say what we say.
Well, both of them tested positive. Both him and his wife.
Yeah.
I hope they get better soon.
My counsellor is amazing and is on a lifesaver job, literally. I agree. Like counsellors, whether it's an addiction counsellor, a sexual abuse counsellor, whatever it is,
Sometimes it's just helping somebody
just move forward
from something,
100%.
or even talking it out with somebody who's not associated.
Like I 100% should have, after like adoption and all that stuff, I 100% should have, but I didn't. I was stubborn and I was like, nope, I can deal with it by myself. But I definitely should have.
Yeah, but at that age, you were very young, so you're going to believe you're an adult and capable.
Please carry on barking at me. It's like 10 o'clock.
That's not yet. It's like, is it like 9:30?
No, 10 to 10.
No.
Kids are asleep. He's probably going after the rats out there.
Probably.
Yes, we live in the countryside. Yes, we got rats.
Well, it's your fault for not letting me let him out.
So many people have put in celebrity posts on Facebook in New Zealand about Trump and his wife having COVID. Lots of people have had it. The Rock had it. His whole family had it. Like Dwayne Johnson, is that his name? Like he literally, his whole family had it. The kids, his wife.
Yeah. I mean, but agree with somebody's, thoughts or whatever. I still don't want them to. suffer from anything.
No, of course not. I wanted to be a psychologist when I was younger, and I decided schooling was too long for the doctorate, so I just went for the MBA instead. My daughter was going to do something like that, but then she decided she did business studies, and what was that she did? Something else. There was business studies and something else. That's why you have anxiety, probably, Joe. You should do it now. It really helps the sort of things and process. I agree. I should. And I did ask. I'm not even going to lie. I did ask my doctor the last time I spoke to him, didn't I?
Yeah.
And she just said, wait till after the COVID stuff and we'll get it sorted for you. But I agree. I definitely do need it. And I know I need to get my anxiety under control. So I know that about myself. But I am trying to do better. And I think I'm doing better, as in like a better person. I'm not losing my temper as much. I'm not going off the handle as much, I don't think. I'm still getting mad, like, you know, I'm still, like, if I'm talking to Dove on the phone or something, I'll still be like shouting down the phone, like going, oh my God, I can't believe her. And I'll still do that, but I do calm down a lot quicker. So I am trying, but I do 100% agree. I still think that I need that little bit of help just to push forward, you know, just to get past that hump, maybe. Does that make sense? I have weekly counselling for what happened to me. It definitely helps. Yeah, I definitely do need it. Amzi's 100% right. I really do. And I will. And I definitely will. It's just a lot harder at the moment, like with all the COVID stuff. But I definitely will. I was recently diagnosed bipolar type 1, which I finally understand is a biological chemical imbalance.
It's a chemical imbalance. Is it possible to adjust it?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
No, I don't know. I used to. Yeah. Well,
it's really sad that anybody would celebrate anyone being sick. It says more about the person celebrating than the person they dislike. I agree. I 100% agree with that. It's just so gross. Like, I don't care if you like Trump or not like Trump, but
yeah,
if
you
he's,
you
don't want him to die. Like, Jesus Christ. In my opinion, social workers make better counsellors. I suppose they've seen a lot more, haven't they? They've seen a lot more things going on, and they know a lot more. I was quite pig-headed, and I will admit that I was young. When I was younger, I was just like, well, if they haven't been through it, how the fuck are they meant to help me? That's the kind of way I thought about it. You don't know what it's like to have gone through what I've gone through. You don't know what it's like to not just be like abused, but have a kid because of it, you know? You can adjust with the lithium. Yeah, my brother-in-law has lithium, and he is being, touch wood, he is being great for years now. It took him a long time to get all his medicine, like in a level, do you know what I mean? To where he gets his lithium, I think it's like once a week or once every 4 days or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Your brain misfires and either getting too much serotonin or too little with bipolar, hence the up and down mood swings. Yeah. My brother-in-law is a manic depressant. That's his diagnosis. I don't know whether it's still called that, though. It might be something different now. A doctorate is like 12 years in school plus an additional. I assume you're going for a master's counselor then, based on the history. I'm sure you will help a lot of people. I agree, Andy. Oh, I was the same. I talked about my issues and I was like, why do I need to talk to someone but it works because they're unbiased, where friends and fam ain't. That's very true. Do you know what I used to do though, growing up? I used to, and I still do it sometimes now. I don't do it as often now, but I used to do it. I used to write letters, not to anybody, but just write letters. They normally would end up to my daughter, and not that it was meant to be like it was. I just started writing and just put my feelings down, and then I would burn the paper, and I would burn them because I wasn't for sending them. It was just to get like out of my head, if that makes sense. If I don't stop getting the spinning, I'm going to throw my phone. Do not throw your phone. You haven't got a spare one. Manic depressant and bipolar is manic depressant. Yeah. I don't know whether it was called something different nowadays, because I know like what it was called back when he was diagnosed.
It was manic depressant. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it was called. I'll put the link just again, just in case anybody wants to come in just before I leave. I'm gonna have a cigarette, don't want to finish my coffee. Yeah, I can't say that. Journaling, did I say that right?
What?
Journaling.
Journaling.
Like writing things down is a great form of therapy. Yeah, I used to do it all the time. Like literally, I would get pen and paper, and I still do it. I go through so much pen and paper. I don't do it as much though as I used to, do I? But I still do it, but just not. I don't do it anywhere near as much as I used to. We should do a stream on it at some point, Dams. Like a stream on all the different therapies and how it could help and stuff. That would be cool. Maybe we can get like Mother of Dragons in and MD or something.
Swisha. Enjoy the dance.
Bye, sweet. Have a great day. Yeah, it'd be good to like have a different view on everybody, wouldn't it? I put everything. I do as well, PJ. I just think I like it. I like to put, I like it. I don't know, it just makes, I don't do anything with it because I burn the paper straight after. I literally like, boom. I would be happy to talk on a stream about bipolar. I think it'd be interesting if we could do a little stream about it and just like get everybody's points of view and what things help them and what things don't, like, you know. Mindfulness and belly breathing
basically
helps
meditation,
my kids. Yeah,
and thinking before you jump into something.
Yeah, I think it'd be good if we, like, me and Amzi could host it, and then we could have like different people coming in and telling their side, like what helps them and what they do. I would love to come on a stream. I think we should do that, Ams. If Amzi's up for it, I think it'd be good if both I and Amzi can be on together. Yeah, no, I'm saying if we could host it, me and Amzi will host it, and then we can bring people on to other people to talk as well, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be really good. And Black said she would come on as well.
Well, exactly, Elliot. That was my brother's thing.
Yeah, it just means that we have everybody's different views, and I think it would be a really interesting stream. I'm definitely, if everybody's up for that, like if everyone could just let me know what sort of day they could do and time and stuff, it would probably be easier on a weekend maybe. That would be so cool. I would be so up for that. I think it'd be really good.
I do too.
Yeah. Because like everyone's got different things, like, you know.
Everyone's got a different story.
And everyone's got a different story, yeah.
That's
and
the point.
Everybody then can say what helps them and what doesn't help them. And I'm bipolar, but refuse to take antidepressants because of my heart. There's possibility that antidepressants can cause heart problems. See, so that would be really interesting to tell your story there, Black, you know. I just think it'd be like a really good stream. Yes, Joe, would be great and so interesting. Yeah, I think everyone's stories. I'll put a post on my community tab, and then like anybody who's interested, you can email me. I'm half listening, but sounds good. I'll message you, Ams, and tell you exactly details and stuff.
Definitely Mother of Dragons. Paying it forward, I think, is always a good.
Yeah, and I think if you can tell people what helps you and what don't help you, you know, and you know, it's going to take a while for people to find what actually helps them, you know.
It takes a long time for
I have
doctors who are
generalized
skilled.
oh my god. I have generalized anxiety and talk about it a lot. Yeah. I just think it'd be good if we could all get on a live and just like everyone can tell their story, what they do, and I'll definitely organize that for in a few days' time.
It's very hard, you know. It's a hard thing for somebody to see within themselves a problem, I think, and to understand kind of different symptoms and different kind of feelings.
I can do any day except Thursday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. I have class then. Perfect. I have PTSD, general anxiety, major depression, and hormonal autoimmune issues. Yeah. So I'm legit crazy. You're not.
We're all crazy. Everyone's
I have social
crazy.
anxiety and anxiety disorder and PTSD myself. I just think that would be really good that we could all get together, have a good like natter about it, and like see, you know, something somebody else says, we might think, oh my god, that's a really good idea. I'm going to try that, and you know.
And also sometimes it's just hearing something that somebody else gone through and clicking in your head that, oh, yeah, maybe I need to speak to somebody.
And like, I don't know whether PJ might want to come on as well, like, you know. We can get all together and have I get anxiety for any reason. I have a shirt to exchange today and it makes my heart pound. It makes no sense. No, it makes sense to me. I get it. I just strike when Joe's triggered. Yeah, she does. She does. She makes me stop. I have anxiety as well. I just think it'd be good for us all to have. Yeah, I'd definitely come on.
I actually disagree, Elliot. Mental health is logical. Everyone has mental health issues.
Yeah, it's just how we deal. And we all deal differently. Like everyone, like I could have exactly the same diagnosis as PJ, for example, right? But PJ and I will deal with things very differently, or we will say things or get angry very differently, or get angry over, like I can get angry over something so dumb.
Well, no, it's like also, if you think
about remember when I dropped my phone in the toilet, like I had a complete meltdown because I dropped my phone and it wasn't broken. There was no water damage. It was fine. But I had a complete meltdown because of it, because I was like, I dropped so bad.
But if you think about, say, for example, paranoia.
Yeah.
One person will become scared, fearful, and lock themselves away, whereas another person might go forth and fight it and say, join the army.
Yeah.
Or something. You know, I mean, I think we all kind of decompartmentalize whatever it is.
It's like PJ just said then, you could react in anger and I could react by crying. Exactly. You know? And we could have exactly the same diagnosis. You know, I think a nice open discussion, I think would be really amazing. I'd love to come on and discuss the ups and downs of dealing with my daughter's BPD. Sorry, I said that wrong.
But I mean, that's the thing. I
think we could do it. I think it'd be such a good live.
I think it would be a good live because how it affects other people is, you know, I mean, quite often it's like the carers, for example, they're forgotten about.
Yeah.
People are all like feeling for, say, somebody who has the issue or a child with that issue or something, when they forget about the carer themselves.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I think quite easy. I hate talking to people. Well, you can talk to us. We got you.
I think
I agree, PJ. It definitely helps to discuss things. I will definitely arrange it. I'll figure out in the next like sort of day or so a time for everybody, and like I don't mind staying up late one night to do it so it's later for you guys, you know, or I will get up dead early in the morning to do it so it's easier for you guys. But I just think it will be, oh my God, hang on, I didn't read that one. I put it up and didn't read it. I was told in a psych hospital when I was section 5150, and they told me I was ill because I'm lazy, needed to pull myself. Oh my God.
My brother had exactly the same.
Yeah, Grant had exactly the same.
Not word for
They
word.
they wanted to give him freaking electric shock therapy, didn't they?
At one point, yeah, you knew. Now, you know, I mean, the funny thing about that is then they didn't necessarily know what they're doing, but now they know more. They're actually bringing it back.
Yeah.
But the problem with all these situations is you know, okay, they may know how to do this, but not necessarily the practitioner at the time in that
particular area. And I know with me, like, I know that I do things, I know I say things, and I know I do different things, but I will literally arrange this in the next day or so, and we can all arrange a time, and I think it'll be great if we can all come on and have a natter and, you know, put it all in. I also have things that drive me nuts. It might be anxiety, but I will leave the house and then 30 minutes later, I will convince myself I forgot to do something like unplug the curling iron. Yeah, that's part of your anxiety. I get that. I have to go back and forth, and I can't leave it, even if it's off, I can't leave it plugged in. If I leave it plugged in, my brain goes to like, I'm going to burn the house down. I'm gonna like, oh my God, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, do you know what I mean?
But I am actually convinced that we all, the most productive members of society and the least productive members of society, have mental health issues.
I was bawling that someone could say such hurtful things about me. That broke my heart. That literally broke my heart for your Mother of Dragons, and I was so mad, and I was so freaking crazy about that.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I was so freaking crazy. I was so mad.
Beyond.
I was legit proper mad, and I know Adria was as well. Adria was really upset about it all, like, you know.
See, maybe one day though they'll find a way of pushing, but the problem is, okay, I have a kind of, you know, we do all this electric therapy and give chemicals to balance out the brain pattern or whatever chemical imbalances, etc. But there's people like Einstein who was dyslexic. There's people, you know, and so many very prominent, famous people who have stepped the bounds of what we would see as normality to get us the next stage.
I hate it when they say that though, like, oh, we're like not normal because of this. Like, that doesn't make me not normal. That just makes me that I need a little bit extra time before I can leave the house. Like, it takes me, like, I'm one of these people that I know tomorrow I have to go to the shops. I have to go shopping. I have to go get my groceries. And I know I gotta leave the house. Where Carl's very much like, he'll just like mellow through and just go whenever. I'm like, no, I'm up. I want to get dressed. I want to make coffee and I want to get out the door. Because if I sit around and think about it too much, I won't want to go. Don't I? And it drives you nuts. Like, it drives you crazy. And you're like, I'm not ready. Like, wait a minute, wait. Like, you got ready too quick. Wait. And I'm like,
well, to be fair,
no, I gotta go.
Half of that is I sit around while you're getting ready, assuming that it's going to take you hours.
Yeah.
Then
when I'm ready, that's it. Go. I'm like, boom, I want to get the door.
And I'm like, chill with
it. Literally, like, and if I sit there too long and I'm standing and I'm pacing, and I pace up and down the hallway, pacing.
And then when you get in the shop, you want to leave the shop.
And then when I get to the shop, I want to leave the shop. So we got to go in, do what we do, and get straight back out. We can't idly wander around the shop without going to a specific aisle, because I need to go to that aisle. I need to get what I need from that aisle, and then I need to move on. Where Carl likes to. nose around the shop.
It's not that I like to nose. It's I know that there's going to be stuff that I've forgotten.
Yeah.
So
you do like nosing around the shop.
I like to go to every section.
Yeah, so where I don't. I'm like, but he'll go by himself then, so we can do that at some points. Like,
but I ignore everything around me.
Yeah, where like tomorrow I'll go, so we'll go get what we need to get and leave. Then maybe like Monday, Tuesday or something, he'll go back to the shop and then get this one of the things that we forgot, because we always forget something. And then he'll like have his little wander around the shop that he likes to. Like he'll like walk around the cheapy shops. I want to go in the cheapy shop. I want to go where I want to go. I want to get my chocolate. I want to get my snacks, and I want to get the fuck out. I have dyslexia too, and that was so wonderful to get that out. I learned support. I have dyslexia too. I still got it. I can't show you next. I'm not on camera. But if you put your index finger and your thumb together and put your other three fingers up, I still have to do that because of the B and the D to know which way it goes around, which B comes before D. I'm so sorry. I need to leave now. Thank you, lovely. Take care. Bye, Ria. We love you. I need to get off in a minute because it's like we've gone into 2.5 hours, and I don't really like doing majorly long streams just because I get uncomfortable, if I'm honest, and it hurts my legs to sit in this chair for too long. And
no, it's not an exact science. None of it is an exact
No, it's not an exact science. And it hurts my legs and my back. If I sit here for too long, it makes my legs hurt. And I don't want to put myself in too much pain. But I will definitely, I'm going to start making a move and getting off. But I will definitely in the next day or two, like I'll make a community post now. If everyone who wants to join, just tell me like days and times
that's for them, like a couple
that you don't, yeah, that you don't know, like, you know. My son said you have a very soothing voice, Jim.
About Ria being an hour ahead of us.
Yeah, Ria is an hour ahead of us.
It's 11:15.
Yeah, but that's why I said like we can figure it out like with everybody, and I'll just put a post up. If everyone would just say what day and times they're not available, then I can work out like, okay, we'll do it this time at this day on this day. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So we'll figure it out. But I'll do a post soon. But I'm gonna get off. Ria, have a good sleep, babe, because I know it's like 11:15 your time. It's 10:15 mine.
A soothing voice.
Yeah, it's 5:15 p.m. there.
Is that because your son wants an excuse to go to sleep?
Yeah. Lots of people say that about my voice. I think I got the most annoying voice ever. Like, I really do. I think I got the most weirdest voice. But I'll figure it all out. I know like Mother of Dragons isn't available on a Thursday, so we know that, but I will figure everyone else's, and then we'll get together. I'll speak to Ams and see if Ams is going to join and what day's available for her, because Amsy works. My voice is going. And I'm going to get off, and I appreciate everybody joining me. And if anybody does go on Twitter or anything like that and say, Adria and Joe did this, Adria and Joe did that, just remember what you've heard today. You know, it's not true. It's not even a little bit that it could possibly be true, because it's absolute crap. And just know that, you know, that's not how it works. Okay, guys? And if you have any questions, come and ask. Adria's messenger is open. My messenger is open. We will be 100% honest with you. You know, I'm not saying I'm innocent, but what you remember is I haven't done anything. And I'm just trying to just move forward from it all. And so is Adria. So I shall speak to you all tomorrow. I will do a post in a little while, and then we can sort out times and dates and stuff. But I'm super excited to do this live with everybody. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I will speak to you all later. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye now. And you're waving again.
I know I'm waving. There's no freaking camera on. See, I need to go to bed. Bye, guys.